Hi guys! Today I'll be showing you what's on my iPad. So sit back, relax, and let's head on to my home screen. My home screen is a default wallpaper here on my iPad. I haven't actually changed it yet just because I like the shades of pink. And at the same time, it doesn't make my home screen look messy. I have 3 screens in total. One is for all my apps, next is for my Apple default apps, and last is for my reference page. I don't really know what you call this page. Let's just call it my reference page for now. In my reference page, I have the calendar, news, weather, maps, tips, notes, screen time, and Quizlet. There are just a bunch of widgets that I want to keep track of. Next is my Apple default apps. In here I have my FaceTime, which I don't normally use, videos, photos, which I have a total of 1,692 and 359 videos. Next is my camera, my music app, which I like listening here just because I like downloading music. Next is my messages, contacts, clock, voice memos, mail, Safari, calendar, notes, reminders, and my settings. On the down bar below, I have at least 13 apps, 10 of which are my mostly used apps, and the 3 is my recently used app. First, we have my Our Daily Bread app. I use this app every morning just to start my day positively. Next is my Pinterest app. I love using Pinterest just because I get a lot of inspirations here, like quotes, photos, and as well as stickers. I'll be linking my Pinterest down below for you guys to check it out. Next would be my Gmail, which I often use for work and my personal business. Next is my Google and OneNote. OneNote is a note-taking app that I use for work. I don't like using paper as well in taking down notes at the office, so I use OneNote. Next is my GoodNotes app. I love GoodNotes. This is where I store my personal journals from 2018 to 2019. Next is my time page. And next is my Procreate app. I always mention my Procreate app in my videos because I love using my Procreate app for drawings. Next is my Instagram account. This is actually my personal Instagram account. Here is my journaling Instagram account, a preview. So if you want to follow me, I'll be linking it down below. Next is my Apple Store. Yes, I often use Apple Store because I love downloading different apps every time. And on to the last screen. Here I have a bunch of apps that I don't normally use every day but are still essentials for me. Let's start with my Files folder. Here I have our apps that will help me organize my files, basically. Here I have our files, Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, Planoly, JobStreet, ShareIt, and File Explorer. Planoly is the one I use most here just because it helps me organize my Instagram feed. It basically just like Unum, is that the app? Yeah, it helps you know what your feed would look like when you post this specific photo. Next, we have my finance folder. These are just a bunch of banking apps. It's not really interesting. Next is my Create folder. Here I have our pages, numbers, Keynote. Keynote I absolutely love because this is where I make my journals. If you want a tutorial on that, make sure to leave a comment on the down bar below. Next we have is my Canva app. Next is my Canva app. Canva is an banner making app that I mostly use for my Facebook banners, YouTube banners, and Twitter banners. Here are a bunch of templates that they have, and yep. Next is my Assembly Unichar Combine. I found this on an ad on Instagram and just downloaded it, but I haven't really used it. Next is Cam Scanner, Word, Fonto, and Pink. Fonto is an app I used most because this is where I create my thumbnails for my YouTube videos. I found out about this from a YouTuber, but I forgot her name, so I'm really sorry about that. I think PicMonkey is somewhat the same. Here I have my drawings folder. In here I have the Sketchbook, Adobe Draw, Adobe Sketch, Concepts, Preta Template, Medibang, Flippad, and Sketches. These are a bunch of apps I use to practice my drawings and sketchings and doodlings, all of those stuff. I sometimes use this for work, but most of the time I use it for just practicing. Next are my interior design folder. I use this mostly for work because I am an interior designer. Here I have my CAD viewer, home design, Planner 5D, SketchUp, and Measure. CAD viewer is an app that I use to view my floor plans, the floor plans I make on my desktop computer. This is an example of the floor plan that we make. This is basically just an app to view it, but I think you can also measure stuff here as well. And next, on my SketchUp viewer, it's basically the same. It helps you view your 3D designs in here. Whenever you're on the go and you have to present to a client the 3D design, this is a great app to use. Here are a bunch of residential and commercial projects that we already have made. Home Design and Planner 5D, I haven't really opened those apps yet. Next, we go to my social media app. Here, I have Behance, Weebly, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Messenger, Viber, and Dayflash. Snapchat, I don't normally use it on my iPad because it's really hard to take photos on my iPad, like selfie photos. But yeah, I still have it here just because I love the app. Twitter, I'm not very active on that, but I try, but I'm not yet there yet, but I am trying to get on it. Next are a bunch of my study apps. Here I have our books, iTunes U, tips, Talk to Me in Korean. I use this app to study Korean just because I love watching K-dramas, and the goal is to be able to watch K-dramas without reading subtitles. That's quite a big goal, but yeah. This is a great app if you as well want to study Korean. I highly recommended it. And next I have is Quizlet. Quizlet is an app I use during my board exams. It kind of gives you a bunch of flashcards to help you study. Chinese skill, I want to learn Chinese as well. Dictionary, and Bundle. Bundle is an app where you can find a bunch of news app, or just random, not basically news, but entertainment wise news. this is what it looks like. Just a random entertainment news that is bundled up in an app. Next is my shopping folders. Here I have our Lazada, Etsy, Honestbee, Click, Apple Store, Foodpanda, iTunes Store, and Starbucks PH. Lazada and Etsy, I use them for online shopping. Honestbee, it's an app for grocery shopping, but I haven't tried that out yet. Click is for 7-Eleven. Apple Store, it's an default app. And Foodpanda, self-explanatory. They have a lot of ads on YouTube, so I'm sure everybody already knows that. And iTunes Store, music, Starbucks PH, Starbucks. Next are my transporting or vehicle apps. Here I have our Uncast, Wonder, Grab, Find iPhone, Maps, and Dusk. Uncast is my favorite because it's basically just like Grab and Uber, but in here you will be riding a motorcycle. Dusk is an app that is supposed to point you to a nice bar or the nearest bar near you. Nearest bar. Anyways, the only thing sad about this app is that it doesn't support Philippines. It doesn't have the bars that are in the Philippines, so I can't really use it. Next are my productivity apps. Here I have is Note. Note, I downloaded it just because Amanda Ratchley downloaded it. She used this for her digital journaling video. I was supposed to use this as well, but I don't like minimalist journals. As you have seen, I like drawing or adding a lot of things on my journals, so maybe I'll try it some other time. My notebooks app, I mainly use this for work because this is what my boss prefers. Next are my games app. My games app on the top bar they're all drinking apps because we love playing games while drinking. It makes it more fun in a way. Drunk Potato is a favorite of mine. It's a very nerve-wracking game because you have to answer the questions they ask. It's upside down. Sorry about that. There. You have to answer it as fast as you can, or else you will be the one who has to drink. Yeah. Next I have here are Balagan, Drinky, Piccolo, Candy Crush. Candy Crush, I downloaded that for my grandma whenever she wants to use my iPad, but she doesn't really know how to play it. Wordscapes is a favorite of ours. It's a really mind-boggling game. It practices your mind, or make your mind think. It helps your mind think. Basically, the gist of this game is that you have to figure out the word that is missing here on the box from the letters on the circle. Next is Tricky, Home Design, Criminal Case, The Sims, that's my childhood, June's Journey, and Harry Potter. Harry Potter, I haven't opened that yet, but I've seen the ads for it, and it's the graphics are really good. That's why I downloaded it. Next, I have my video editing apps. Here I have Momento, iMovie, Video Star, Splice, Video Clip, Videorama, and LumaFusion. There's not much to say in here. They're just video apps. Video Star, we like playing that when I was in college because it's just like a karaoke app where you're gonna sing along with the lyrics. So next is my camera apps. Here I have Momento, Kala, Fuse, Photo Booth, Glitch Photo, Story Art, Unfold, In the Hash. Story Art and Unfold are the ones I use for my Instagram stories whenever I remember to use them. Next are my editing apps. Here I have InstaSize, Visco, Snapseed, Blur Photo, Lightroom CC, PS Express, Photoshop Mix, Polar, LD, Pixelmatic, Pixlr, Clip Studio, and on the next side, Grid Post, and Photo Collage. Here are my entertainment apps. On the top bar, I have the apps that I use to watch videos on Netflix, YouTube, iWant TV, and View. iWant TV, that's where I watch telenovelas, just local series or local shows that I missed when it's airing on the television. I watch it here. View obviously is for K-drama, and on the down bar we have our music apps. BeatSnap 2, I haven't opened that, but I wanna learn how to use that app. GarageBand, podcast, and Spotify. On my Spotify, I really want you to listen to a song that my dad actually recorded this. I really don't know how to let you guys hear it, but not get copyrighted. But yeah, whenever you're on Spotify and feel like it, look up Kahon by Liwanag and just give it a listen. And that's everything that's on my iPad. I hope you liked the video. Hit the subscribe button down below. It would really help me out. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye guys!